Hello friends, today we are back with another video. We are going to be doing a bison burger with an onion jam. First thing we're gonna do is chop our onions to get the jam going because it's gonna take about an hour in total to cook that, and then in the meantime we can get a bison burger going. And I will be using an air fryer to cook fries. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're gonna need about 4 cups of diced onion. So we have all our onions cut. This is definitely a little more than 4 cups, but it was 2 onions, so I'll just measure what I need and probably put the rest in anyway. Do what feels good. So we're gonna start with our oil. We got about a 1/4 cup of canola oil here, a high smoke point oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's about 4 cups. So we're just gonna saute our onions until we get a nice golden color. Then we're gonna add the sugar. Some recipes say to add the sugar to the oil first and then the onions, but I feel like if you add the sugar to the oil, it's just gonna clump up. And some people don't like that. It makes it feel like they're messing up the recipe when they're trying to do the jam. So we're gonna do it after. It's not gonna make any difference at the end result, and it'll give you a little more confidence while you're making the dish because you won't have clumpy oil before you put your onions in. So I'm just gonna measure out 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar, which I'm choosing to use for the onion jam. You could also use red wine vinegar, white balsamic vinegar. You could probably do a mix of white balsamic and regular balsamic. When you're making this onion jam, you want to pay close attention to the caramelizing of the onions. As you can see here, I wasn't doing that, and we got a little bit of maybe a little more color than you would like on some of these onions. So, oops. It is what it is. I'm just going to season a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I still need them to get a little bit more color on them, so I'm just going to probably turn the heat down a little bit. And I'm gonna start getting the bison burgers made. I got a 1-pound package of ground bison here. Just gonna open that up, get that in my bowl. Today I'm gonna go with a salt, pepper, and rosemary. I'm gonna keep it very simple and try and let the flavor of the bison shine through. We got our salt, pepper, and rosemary. Just gonna mix this up. All right, so we got our burger mixture here. I think we've gotten enough color on our onions here. They're gonna caramelize a little bit more with the sugar. So we're gonna get the sugar in here. We definitely got more color on here now from those sugars, helping caramelize that. We're just gonna put in our apple cider vinegar, and then basically we're just gonna let this simmer and reduce for about 1/2 an hour until we're left with the consistency of a jam. Just gonna get some fries going. Drizzle a little olive oil, a little salt, a little pepper, and those should take about 20 minutes to cook. All right, so we got our bison meat seasoned up. I'm just gonna smash these down into some burgers. All right, we got our burgers made. They're ready to go. I'm gonna start them probably in about 10 minutes. They don't need that long to cook. It's a very lean meat. I think it's gonna cook fast. We're probably gonna cook it up to about medium. So I do want a little bacon on my burger. I absolutely love bacon on a lot of things, including burgers. So we're just gonna cook up a couple of quick pieces in the frying pan here. And then we'll have some bacon grease to cook our burgers in, since we don't really have a lot of fat in the burger itself. We're gonna get our burger toppings together. We're gonna keep it pretty simple. We got some lettuce, and personally I really like romaine lettuce. I know it's mostly used in salads, but I still like it in burgers. I think it gives a nice crispness to the burger. So I'm going to just cut some off the end. I'm gonna give it a quick wash. This is a smoked cheddar. I think it's gonna go really, really well with the bison. So we're just gonna cut some slices of that to top our burgers with. All right, we got our bacon crisping up. We got our onion jam, which looks like it's pretty much ready. That's still gonna thicken up a little bit after we take it off the heat. So I'm just gonna turn that off, get it into a container, and we're gonna start our burgers. We got our lettuce, our cheese, which we'll put on the burgers and melt when we flip those. We got our bacon, we got our onion jam, which looks absolutely amazing and smells incredible. Absolutely incredible. The only thing we need now is our brioche buns. All right, we just got a little bit of butter here. I'm just gonna try and spread a little bit of this butter. Don't be alarmed, it is winter here. So the butter is a bit tough. And we're just gonna give those a bit of a toast, I think, in the pan after our burgers are done. All right, just gonna get a pan and toast our buns. Just gonna throw a lid on there, melt that cheese. Fries are looking pretty good. I think my taste tester needs to try one.
Very hot.
Okay, let's get these off the heat. I'm gonna start with a little bit of mayo. Then we're gonna go in with some of our onion jam that we made. Pickle. Our bison burger, a couple slices of bacon, some lettuce. And then of course, if you want, you can put your ketchup, mustard. Just put that on top, just like that. All right, so let's have a look at this bad boy. There we go. Bison burgers and some steak cut fries.